Welcome to Mother Cluckers. My name is Debbie, and today I'm going to talk about how hens can establish their pecking order without pecking. Most people think that when chickens are figuring out who's boss, they always fight it out, but that's not always true. Hens can actually watch each other and figure out the pecking order just by paying attention. It's like how people sometimes know who's in charge in a group without anyone saying it out loud or starting a fight. Chickens are smart in their own way, and they learn by watching. For example, when you add a new hen to the flock, the others might not attack her right away. They'll often just keep a close eye on her. They watch how she acts, how she eats, where she sleeps, whether she stands tall or crouches down. They notice if she walks confidently or kind of sneaks around. All these little clues help the rest of the flock decide where she fits in the group. Hens also learn a lot from how others are treated, so if a new hen sees that another hen gets pecked when she tries to eat first, she might hang back next time and wait her turn. She learns from watching what happens to others. That helps her avoid getting into trouble. Older or more dominant hens might just give a look or take a step toward a younger hen, and that's enough. No feathers fly, no pecking happens, it's just body language. The younger or lower ranking hen usually understands right away and steps aside. That's how peaceful pecking order changes happen. Not all flocks need drama to figure things out. This is especially common in flocks that have been together for a long time or have a calm environment. Chickens that don't feel stressed are less likely to fight. If they have enough space, food, water, and roosts, there's less reason to argue. They can work out their social ranking by watching, learning, and reacting instead of pecking or chasing each other. Now that's not to say chickens never fight. They definitely can, especially when new birds are added suddenly or if there's something to compete over. But many times they figure things out just by observing. It's kind of amazing how they use their little chicken brains to make sense of the social order without chaos. So when you're watching your chickens out in the yard, you might notice a few standing tall, some keeping to themselves, and others moving out of the way when a certain hen walks by. That's the pecking order at work, and a lot of it happens in silence, without any squawking or wing flapping. Just smart observation and quiet decisions. And here's something even more interesting. Once a hen finds her place in the group, she tends to stick with it unless there's a big change, like the loss of a flock member or the addition of a new one. They remember their ranking. Some even develop close bonds and little friend groups within the flock. It's not just about order, it's about connection too. Sometimes a hen that was lower in the pecking order will move up over time, but it's usually subtle. Maybe she grows more confident, or maybe a dominant hen gets older or injured. And just like before, the other hens are watching and adjusting. It doesn't always have to be a full-on confrontation. It can be quiet shifts, small moments, and simple choices. Even roosters will play a part in this observation-based order. A calm rooster can help keep peace, stepping in only when things get too rowdy. His presence alone can influence how the hens behave with one another. The flock feels more secure, and that security helps reduce fighting and stress. In the end, chickens really are social creatures with a natural ability to read the room. They don't always need to scrap it out. They know how to watch, learn, and adapt. When we take the time to observe them, we realize just how much is going on in their little world. The pecking order might sound harsh, but in many cases, it's actually a quiet system built on awareness and understanding, not just pecks and squawks. So even though it's called the pecking order, it's often more about watching, learning, and quietly figuring things out. Chickens really do have a way of keeping peace when they can, and that's something most people don't expect from birds with such a funny reputation. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.